So, Oulton Park. Turn 1 is pretty tricky. Braking point is this sign here. You want to apex around this curbing, touch it with your tire, and then use all the available track on the exit. Turn 2 is flat out. You just have to stay on the right side. Braking point is this compression zone right here. You don't want to apply much of the brakes, but you want to be on throttle as soon as possible on the exit, and you want to apex around the curbing again on the left side. Take as much as you can and use the curbing on the exit as well. It's very important to use all the available track in order to maximize your performance. Here the turning point is at the end of these cones. You want to take a sharp line here, you want to trust the downforce of the car. It's a flat out corner. And it's important to stay on the left side. You don't want to go wide. You want to stay as close to the white line as possible here. And for the next corner, braking point is at the end of these tires on the left side. You want to brake in deep, stay in third gear, and then hug this corner. And as you can see here on the telemetry, we're already on full throttle at this point, so you have to be early on this throttle at this corner, because this is a big straight and you will gain so much time. Actually, I think here from all the corners here you can gain or lose plenty of time. Coming up to the chicane, braking point is the 100-meter board. You want to brake it pretty deep. As you can see here, it's something like 80% brake pressure. I kind of missed the apex here. I think this was the only big mistake I did this lap. So you want to be a bit closer to these tires on the right side. Reposition again and go closer on the left side. And it's important here to stay on the left side to open up the corner. So you don't want a wide exit on the right side. Instead, you want to be here in the first half of the track, let's say, on the left side. Here I could have gone a bit to the left side, to the white line, but it's pretty tricky because if you touch this grass here, it's an instant spin. So if you're really pushing, you want to go a bit over the left side, but be mindful that you can spin here. Trying to be early on throttle here, as you can see here, the throttle application. And now it's a straight again. The next corner is pretty tricky. Braking point for it is this shadow over here, but if it's cloudy you can use this green box right here. So right when you're at this point, you want to apply the brakes and downshift to fourth gear. Be mindful on the exit, use the curbing, but don't go over the top, you can spin the car. For the next corner I have two references. The first is this sign. After I pass it and I go like 2 car lengths, I apply the brakes, but the next reference point could be this one. So you want to brake in between the road sign and this marshal post here. Downshift to third. Here use this curbing and apex around here. If you don't touch this curbing, you will lose time on the exit because it will open up the corner for you. So just a slight touch. And then if you go and see the telemetry here on throttle, you have to be patient here, see? Otherwise you can spin the car. And in short, that's a lap of Oulton Park.